Good evening, IJ viewers. It is Friday, February 26th, and it's freezing outside.
IJ 2.0.
Before I start class number 2 of Prom 101 Crash Course, I'm just kind of in the middle of this humongous cleaning project. I mean, it started out as cleaning out the fridge, and then it kind of led to the cabinet, then to the spice cabinet, and then everything else. I'm kind of helping out a buddy of mine, whose mother is expecting twins recently, or very soon, like in a month or so. Congratulations. So we just want to make sure everything is baby-proof, because one baby is bad enough, but when two babies who share the same thought patterns are both thinking, hey, let's go get into trouble, we need to give them as little stuff to get into trouble as possible. Because then that makes my buddy's mom's job just a tad easier. Just a tad. So anyway, please forgive everything in the different angles I'm going to be coming at, because I got a lot of cleaning to get done. So let's get started on class number 2, preparation. You know what they say, the devil's in the details. Okay, the first thing I want to say is options, options, options. Everything about your special night has options. Make sure you thoroughly investigate, each and every option, whether it be tux, restaurant, transportation, anything. Last year I had the option to buy my tux. My entire tux last year, the shirt, the tie, the jacket, and the pants, only cost me $130 to buy, to own. I own a tuxedo, for crying out loud. Now, had I went to the local tuxedo rental shop, it would have been close to $150-ish for 4 days to rent it. It was cheaper to buy it. You've just got to know where to look. I know the local JCPenney here where I live has a white tux shirt, a cummerbund, a bow tie, and cufflinks for $30. They also have a vest for $30, by itself, and they also have tuxedo shoes for $30 by itself. So make sure you check department stores. Make sure you check locally owned stores. Those are good places to check. And just make sure you go through all of your options. Okay, the first and probably the most obvious that you need to prepare for is your tux. Okay? Now, you've got several different styles of tuxes. That's the microwave. You've got several different styles of tuxes. You've got several different colors of tuxes. You've got black jackets with colored shirts. You've got colored jackets with white shirts. When it comes to options and opportunities, there's no end. There's so many combinations. You can go with a vest. You can go without a vest. You can go a bow tie or a necktie, which a necktie is the long one that you usually see your dad wearing to church on Sunday or conferences or whatever. Bow ties are not really worn much anymore except for like formal events because they're kind of out of date. And yeah, I mean, they still look good with a tux, assuming your girl likes it. It's okay to ask the girl's opinion on this. In fact, I highly encourage it, because she is probably going to care more about what you look like than you care about what you look like, if you can imagine that. Do not show up in a t-shirt with a tux printed on it. Please, it's insulting to the entire male gender race. Please don't. That's just tacky to the max. I don't care what girl you're going with, she's not going to want that. Trust me on this one. So you've got your tux, which usually consists of, you've got a jacket, a tux shirt, or you can do a dress shirt depending on the style of your tux. You can have all shiny tux, you can have all dull, you can have a mix. I had a mix of the two last year, it looks really cool. So you're going to have your coat, your shirt, your tie, depending on, what your style is, maybe a vest, a cummerbund. The cummerbund is a broad waist sash, usually pleated, which is often worn with a dinner jacket or an American English tuxedo. The cummerbund was first adopted by British military officers in colonial India was a cool alternative to the waistcoat, and later spread to civilian use. Our cummerbund, got your pants, of course, which tux pants usually have a stripe running on the side, socks, and your tux shoes. Now, here's where the cool part comes in. Depending on your girl, mine last year did not mind if I wore Chuck Taylors or Converse with my suit, and actually looked pretty good, and she was right. If your girl doesn't mind, she may not. Most chicks might not. I don't know. Okay, I don't know about any chicks, but my chick didn't. And I was eternally grateful for her for not having to wear tuxedo shoes, because they are extremely uncomfortable, plus it saved me $30, because I already had Chucks. Ask your girl. See what she likes. Get to know your girl. Okay, as far as facial hair goes, you might want to do just like a little soul patch. Most women generally prefer clean-shaven men. I don't know why, it's just nature, I guess. Check with your girl. Get to know your girl if she doesn't mind. If you've got a little Brad Pitt thing going on, she might like it, you know? I mean, every girl is different, by all means. Hairstyles, here again, completely up to your girl. Depends. Some girls like short, some like long, some like kind of in between. If you're going to get a haircut right before prom, make sure you spend the extra few dollars and maybe go to a higher up hairstylist. Because, I mean, you want to look good. You don't want to look like your average Joe Schmo. But you don't want to pay out the butt for a haircut either. So, I mean, be smart about it. But if there's your normal barber that charges you $8, and there's a place down the road that charges you $20, but you know they do a good job, go pay the extra bucks. Pay the $20, get the haircut. So that is about it for appearance. Yeah, one other thing about appearance. Girls, if you're watching this, I advise that you don't watch the next about 40 seconds. I mean, it's nothing, like, disgusting, but it's just kind of stuff that you would think guys know, but we generally don't know. Alright, if you're still watching, I mean, I warned you. Just saying. Guys, eyebrows. Okay, that's something else I forgot to mention earlier. Your face, I mean, she's going to be looking at it all night, so you want to make sure it looks pretty so she doesn't get tired of looking at it or disgusted, because that would be bad. Now, what you want to be able to do is put 2 fingers in between your eyebrows. If you can't, and you've got one woolly worm growing across, buddy, tweeze those babies. Get it waxed, shave it. Don't shave it, that's a bad idea. Get it waxed, do something, but get rid of the caterpillar, okay? Nobody likes a caterpillar. Alright? Now on the sides, you could be a bit more, you know, to your own taste. Some guys like them higher up. I mean, mine come like at a 45-degree angle, and it's still pretty, you know, it looks natural. Trim the nose hairs up. Disgusting. You think we would know what to do, but but when come the night, you're going to forget. So, I'm just trying to help you out. Okay? Just saying. Make sure this whole thing looks pretty, okay? If you've got glasses or contacts, if your glasses are stylish and match your tux, wear them. If not, wear your contacts. Contacts are a safe bet if you don't know. Man, I'm really glad you guys cannot smell through a camera, because this smells stank! Whew! So that about wraps it up. Sorry if you get dizzy. That about wraps it up for appearance-wise. Come the day of prom, do the normal, I mean, sensible stuff like, I don't know, take a shower, put on extra deodorant, put some nice cologne on. Here's a tip. What I did last year, and I advise you to do it as well, is like a couple days before the prom, if you rent in your tux, try and get it as soon as possible. If you bought your tux, this doesn't really matter anyway. I mean, this won't be a problem, but try on your tux, like all the pieces, all the shoes, get everything on like you were getting ready to go to prom. Just to become aware. I mean, this sounds really stupid and retarded, and you think we would know, but we really don't. Try on everything and make sure you know how it connects, if something breaks, how you can piece it back together with duct tape or whatever. Just so that nothing catches you off guard come prom night, because that would be bad. If you rented tux shoes or bought tux shoes, walk around in them so you get used to them. Go ahead and get some blisters on your heels so that, I mean, this is kind of nasty, but go ahead and get blisters and calluses on your feet, so come the night of prom, your feet won't be hurting you nearly as much as if you put on your tux shoes for the first time that 2 hours before. Guys, I just realized my 10 minutes is up. I'll see you on the next part of Prom 101 Class 2 DFTBA.